Hello, beautiful people. Sorry I'm a day late. I had a few things happening yesterday and my environment wasn't conducive to doing a reading. So we are here now and that's all that matters. I would like to kickstart it once again by thanking all of my subscribers, all of my likers, everyone who leaves a comment, yada, yada, yada. I really do appreciate it, especially those who share. You never know who needs to hear a message from Spirit at any time, what they need to hear, etc. So I would love to also thank everyone who's joined my Patreon channel. We are just getting started in there. So if you do want to join my new Patreon channel where I give more exclusive content, weekly horoscopes, overall insight for the month ahead, all that sort of stuff. I will put all the links down in the description box below and you can join us over there in our playground. It's a personal development playground, so it's going to be really great for anyone who wants to work on their own personal development. And thank you to everyone who has kindly made a donation to this channel to help me keep this alive. I really appreciate it. If you would like to do that as well, once again, everything that you need, all the links are down below. It is so appreciated. It is very much appreciated. It really helps keep that energy exchange flowing. But I'm going to get straight into it today because the energy is a bit funny for me today. So I'm just going to get straight into it and see what Spirit have to say for us. If you do want to book a private reading, you can head over to my website. Oh, they wanted to fly out. You can head over to my website as well. All the bookings are over there. If you want to book email readings, they're in my psychic store, or a gift certificate. They're all in my psychic store. So different part of the website. But I'm going to get into it. So I'm going to use Spirit to use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection for the Mass Conscious Collective. That's everyone who's investing energy into this YouTube channel. Something that we need to know from this moment forth. What can we tweak, or what can we look out for? Any sort of guidance. Hit us with it, Spirit. Hit us with it. All right. So the first cards, these literally jumped out when I was shuffling, is don't let the past hold you back. So at the moment, be very mindful about where you're placing your focus. Are you focused too much in the past? If you are, a key thing to do is to bring yourself back to the present, bring yourself back to now. A perfect way of doing that is by understanding and truly knowing that you cannot change what you did 10 minutes ago, 10 days, 10 hours, 10 years, whatever. They're also saying release things from the past. So if you are holding on to anything that is, you're holding on to anything energetically from the past, now's a really good time to sort of let it go. We are in a very much of a clean it up energy. If you check out my YouTube, my Facebook live from Saturday night, you'll see what we mean. You can read that there. It's time to take action. So I think a lot of us are building our momentum into doing something new. It's time to take action on something. Before I get into that, I'll pull a few more. I think a lot of you are on the precipice of doing something different, doing something new. Obviously, it's going to be what you create that to be. So if you are still stuck in the past or in the present, be very mindful of that. You want to start getting into the feeling space of what you want and live it like you have it already. That is definitely important. New start is coming. It comes out every round and I love it. Please know that there's something going to happen with our circumstances that's going to create a positive change for us. A new start is definitely coming. So the new start can be very general. Obviously, I'm reading for Mass Conscious, so we'll keep it as general as possible. If the information I give you doesn't fit, don't make it fit. It's okay. It's obviously not meant for you. But whatever you're creating for yourself, which you would consider a new start, if you start applying yourself energetically right now, not necessarily in physical action, but if you apply yourself energetically, which means vibrationally, which means through your thoughts and your feelings and all that sort of stuff, and you don't let the past hold you back, this new start is definitely coming. They just told me 6 weeks with this. So within the next 6 weeks, this new start is coming. Something's going to be illuminated. Conclusions are within reach. Perfect. So what I would like to say is, even if you feel like you're in the thick of it right now and you're feeling the discord and they just wanted me to say the word dissection, but if you're feeling a split in your energy right now, please hold true to yourself. Keep the faith. Really do upbeat and uplifting things. Start with your thoughts. That will transition into your emotions. I would really start listening to music. I'd turn off social medias. I would stop watching the news. Do anything that's sort of more educational right now, because a conclusion is coming. And at the end of the day, they told me to pick these two up. I'm starting to read a little bit different these days. They're making me go, all two different cards and pick up pairs. But, you know, a conclusion is within reach and a new start is coming. So it's definitely on the cards. Yeah. See, this one's got full moon eclipse, and I do believe that just happened. And like I say, I don't do astrology or anything, but with the full moon eclipse here, that's why we feel like we've got to start sifting and sorting in our energy and stuff like that. It may start within yourself. It can start in your environment. It can start anywhere, so to speak. But what I want to guarantee you is that a new start is coming. It's been coming up for the mass conscious. I've got so many cards that I read, and the same message keeps coming out. So I really reiterate that, because if spirit don't budge off this, it can be no other way. I think what they're waiting for is for the mass conscious collective to sort of start an uprising, so to speak, and we can't speed that process. So, yeah, take time to breathe out. So like I say, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and we're not patronizing anyone. We're not poo-pooing in anyone's pocket. We understand what's going on, that, so to speak, from a higher consciousness point of view. You continue with your meditations and your visualizations, and use your imagination and go into your daydreams. Keep your faith, use your power of prayer, all that sort of stuff. As a collective, that we have the power as a whole to unite and rise above whatever's happening right now. I say it's inevitable anyway, because with the conclusions are within reach and a new start is coming. It's been coming out consecutively for the last few weeks. So it's something's got to, they just told me dam burst. So the dam is going to burst to some degree. They're telling me probably late January, early February, comes out consistently as well. So we do have this little window, this little portal of opportunity to really tap into self, to raise our own vibrations. And I know that sounds really cliche and everybody's saying it. Oh, that one would jump out too. But that's what's needed right now. We've got deep knowing. So a lot of you need to really trust your intuition right now. Please trust all the energy and light workers out there that are trying to spread the message and spread the news, trying to raise the vibrations in their own way, or raise people's consciousness. So some of you may need to learn how to actually do that for yourself. So if that's you, I would, start having a look at, astrologers, psychics, any sort of form of light workers who are actually doing this kind of work, so you can get a little bit more educated about what's actually happening on a grander scale. Not what's happening in the 3D necessarily, that gets plastered everywhere, but what's more so happening on a universal level. We've got the observer. So be careful what you're looking at. Be very, very careful of what you're observing, because what you're observing sometimes can be an illusion. So just be very, very mindful of that. Don't get caught up in these elusive energies, so to speak. They really want everyone to start praying, because spirit will help us, but we've got to be in alignment with them, so to speak. So when you pray, your prayers are always answered, one way or another. That one wanted to flip over. Oh, God, this come out. Oh, they just don't want to. Thinker. So we've got the observer and the thinker, and this pair seems to be coming out a lot for me as well. So it's time to get out of your head and into your heart. It's time to get more holistic, to take a holistic approach to many things in life. This is a holistic, so it covers all areas of your being. So it's spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. A lot of you may be inspired to sort of tap into the new age spiritual kind of lifestyle for yourself, more so than what you're doing now. Truth be told, like I say, truth's going to come out. It's going to set us all free to some degree. They just told me borderline on the cusp. So something's going to happen. I wish I could get the specifics on this, but something's going to happen. Some truth is going to come into play here. It's going to come into fruition. That's part of this conclusion energy. Some sort of conclusion is going to come within reach. Our main job at the moment is to take those deep breaths in, to make sure that we don't get too stressed about it, get too anxious. They just told me the word uproar, upsurge, everything's going up. So what we really implore you to do is to raise your vibrations up to the best that you can. And the best way you can do that is to stop observing how it currently is or how it's been in the past, and start maybe thinking of newer, better ways of doing things. Use your thinking power to form a solution rather than to keep doing what's obviously not working. But the masks are going to fall off. Now, when I read, obviously for the mass conscious, you can take this on a personal level if you wish. But I'm feeling this is more of a mass conscious collective kind of feeling. You know, let love. They're just singing me a Lenny Kravitz song and I can't think of it in reading mine. You got to let love rule or something of that nature. Yep, look at that. Blessed change. Once again, it's coming in. The stars are actually aligning. What's going on may feel like it's going all wrong right now, but everything's going to start going right. It's really important that you keep your faith. Keep your faith. Start praying. You know, this isn't something that you have to go outside and do. You can just do it before you go to bed. You know, ask Spirit to provide you everything that's for your highest good and for the highest good of all. If we all started doing that on our own singular level, we really have a potential to raise the consciousness. Like I say, all that glitters. All that glitters has two types of meanings. It's either all that glitters isn't gold. So once again, be very, very mindful that you're not falling. I hate using the word victim, but make sure that you're not, what you're focusing on isn't an illusion. I never know how to translate what they've just given me. At the end of the day, if you keep your faith and you keep your vibrations high and you do the personal development work and you stay in your own lane and you only focus on the things that you can do by sending love, healing, and do it with sincerity and integrity and full intention, we have the power to change this. There's a blessed change, and a positive outcome is forecast. A new start is coming. There's too many good cards coming up on a psychic level to where we currently are now. So at the end of the day, it's all what the individual is focusing on. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to get into the tarot now. And so that's the energy I'm picking up today. I'm feeling up on the thickness of it. It's making me feel a little bit lightheaded. Okay, so we got the Nine of Cups. This is actually a reunion, celebration sort of card for me. If you are looking at reuniting with family or maybe even they just told me reuniting with self, that's on the cards right now. Some of you may want to take some time away by yourself and spend some time by yourself to some degree. If not, you are being guided to honor yourself, and maybe even if you just give yourself 20 minutes to 30 minutes a day to honor yourself. I feel like there's support and there's a backing coming. Spirit obviously are always backing us. They always have our back and all that sort of stuff. But my senses with this is that people are going to start coming together and there's going to be some unity coming. We're going to get backed. They just keep telling me the word backing, backing, backing. And I feel like I've got people behind my back. It's kind of like if you're in a war and, you know, you got the enemy lines and all that sort of stuff. And I'm on the good side and I've got all this backing. That's how I feel and see it to be. So there's got to be an uprising or something. Something's going to happen because they keep telling me the word up. So that's kind of good, I suppose. You know, the only way is up. Shazam, Wham, whoever sang that song. No, Jazz, I think it was. But what I like about this energy at the moment is I understand where we are and I'm feeling it with you as well. But at the end of the day, if you focus on yourself and look after yourself on a holistic level, get the support that you need and all that sort of stuff, masks are going to fall off. Something's going to be illuminated out of this illusion energy, and it's going to create a new start for us. Absolutely. Two of Swords stuck in the middle. This is people feeling and believing that external sources are holding them back from doing what they want to do. So I think some people are just sick of hearing about this shit as well. Just sick of hearing it. If that's you and you can resonate with that, then you have to use your free will and make a choice to listen to something else, do something else. That's part of this cleaning up energy that's coming in for all of us. A lot of you can be trapped by what other people are saying to you. You know, you got to respect no matter who they are, whether they're your family, your friends, co-workers, peers, whoever it is. If they've got a certain belief about something and you don't agree with it, then you just got to love them where they are. And if you aren't able to see them for the rest of your life, is it a shame? Absolutely. But you just got to honor your ground, stand your ground with whatever this is. Beautiful. Three of Cups. So some of you, if you are looking for a relationship, you may have someone come in and try to sweep you off your feet. This is a real soulmate, soul-based kind of relationship. This is energies that can cross all your T's and dot all your I's. They're actually going to add value to your life. If this is not an intimate relationship, You can have a rebirth in your current existing relationship. If you don't want a relationship or anything at all, this can be new friendships and bonds being made. I've got a feeling that's part of that backing energy that they were telling me about. Because sometimes we can feel very alone when we're going through things, but they're saying you are not alone. You know, obviously trust and my spirit are always my go-to first and foremost. I don't need humans, so to speak, to help me. But if you are someone that's looking for that or seeking that or praying for that, it's definitely going to come in for you. And I feel like things are going to get emotionally better for a lot of people. Yeah, look at that 6 of Cups. I think a lot of the times it's better off that we just quit, surrender. A lot of people don't like doing this because they feel like they're quitters and, you know, they don't follow things through and all that sort of shit. Now, wipe the slate clean. Wipe the slate clean. Even if you go through today and you go to bed tonight with the sole intention that tomorrow's going to be better, I'm going to make tomorrow better for me. How can I do that? You know, you can start by pre-paving your day. I can't wait. You'll just lay in bed for 10 minutes and just say, I'm going to have such a great day today. Today is a wonderful day. I'm going to come across so many wonderful people and it's nice to have a chat to people. And I'm really looking forward to having that smoothie when I get up. And, you know, I'm going to go out and give thanks to Mother Nature for keeping us safe and protected. I'm going to say a morning prayer. You might want to get up and do some affirmations. That's how you pre-pave your day. If you're feeling really, really icky, it's going to take some practice and discipline and do it consecutively to help shift your energy. But I would start pre-paving your day. If you are in my Patreon, I think that's what we might start doing. Over the next day or so, we might start pre-paving. I'll show you ways and I'll do it with you, pre-pave our day and then finish the day in gratitude just to get that ball rolling. So, but if you're not in the Patreon, that's something that you can do. Just to start setting your daily intentions right. Even if you just make your bed, that's cool too. Make your bed. Give your face a little bit of a wash over, brush your hair, make yourself feel all frizzy and prizzy and all that sort of stuff. Just do something that's going to get your day started better for you. Knight of Cups, here comes this emotional change. A lot of you are going to feel like a fish out of the water when this happens because of the energy that you've been carrying for so long. The Knight always represents a very slow-moving energy. So, like I say, just because you make changes in your life doesn't mean you see the results straight away. But at the end of the day, all you can do is keep loving and nurturing and just keep saying affirmations to yourself like, today's going to be a better day for me. I may not be quite there yet, but I'm getting there. Really encourage yourself. That's what they're saying. Really encourage yourself and nurture yourself. Don't depend on other people to do it for you, but if you've got the support network that will do it for you and help you along the way, that's sweet as a nut. That's good too. But whatever's coming in, it's going to be, it's good. It's good. And I just feel like I think a lot of us are taking a leap into the unknown. We're taking a leap into the unknown, and at the moment we may be feeling a little bit unsure, a little bit sketchy, all that sort of stuff, but please know that better, more emotional times are coming in, and something that you're asking for specifically is going to come in as well. Yep, Ace of Pentacles, baby. This is abundance card. The value of this coin is going to be different for everybody, but please know that whatever you set your heart to, you're going to have some sort of value come into your life. This could be, you know, full on love. This can be full on money. This can be money from work. This can be the successful sale of a property and the purchase of a new one. Whatever it is for you as an individual. Some of you, they even just show me a new car. So if some of you are wanting to get a new car, that's on the cards too. They're telling me more February and March with this energy for some reason. So just be mindful. Obviously, I'm a psychic, so I do the psychic stuff. But if you keep your eye on the prize, like I say, and do all these wonderful personal development techniques and raise your vibrations and stuff like that. You know, people have love coming in, they've got money coming in, they've got abundance. It may not be here yet with this Knight energy. It may be very slow coming, but it's about us going there in our feeling space and living it like we have it already, and know that when we place our order with the universe, all we need to do is stamp it as done, get out of our own way, have some fun, do some playful things, remain optimistic, be very mindful of where you're focusing on. Try not to split your energy up all too much. Those in my Patreon will know about splitting up energies. That's what come up in our reading this week. But it's about really keeping your eye on the prize right now and sticking to your guns and only doing what you feel is best for you. This one jumped out. Yeah, look at this, Hangman. See a lot of people. They just told me the word sacrifice. So a lot of you feel like you have to sacrifice something to get something else. A lot of you may feel like you're chained up or restricted in some way, but the Spirit is saying, well, you're not. You're only as free as you allow yourself to be and as far as you believe. There is a YouTube video that I did based on how, what's your definition of freedom. I'd probably go back and watch that. That may help in some way. But I kid you not, within the next 3 months, we are coming out of this Hangman energy. It's like a poised energy. It's quite a stagnant, thick energy. We are coming out of that. We are going to soar. They're showing me an eagle and I'm soaring. I'm soaring now. But it's going to be up to us as individuals to create that energy and that outcome for ourselves. They just told me the word indecision too. So some of you may be still indecisive. I think at the end of the day, you just got to stand by your conviction and know that the world evolves and the world is full of solutions. And if you don't know what that solution is, step out of that thinking mind. Just say, you know what? Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. I am surrendering to this. I trust in the divine. I know that what I need to know is going to come to me. The way that I will receive it is by being in the best feeling space that I can be. I'm not feeling that great right now, and that's okay, because tomorrow, from this moment forward, I can feel better and better and better. Tomorrow's going to be a better day for me. Everything I need is coming. Everything is always working out for me. I would go into those sort of scripts, most especially, because it's a shift in the energy. It's a shift in the vibration, the emotional space that I feel that people need. Definitely. So we've got the Ten of Swords. So some of you are still victims, so to speak. So this is the people who probably are listening and are believing in the illusion of what's going on. Some of them, it's just their thoughts letting them down, or people who they hang around, sort of not so high vibe in that, they can be bringing them down. But I think most of you who are watching this, you can raise your sword. You can go, not paying attention to you. You do not add value to my life. You do not feel good. You are causing resistance. You are doing this, no matter what it is. It can even be your own thoughts. Whatever this is, I'm raising my sword. I'm cutting through all the bullshit. You can see the light behind this person here. The new dawn is coming. A new start is coming. I assure you. It's just us as individuals, or whoever's out in the universal energies. I think we all know who they are. They're going to drop some masks. The masks are going to fall off. Something's going to be illuminated. I would title this video, something's illumination through the illusion. Absolutely. Yep. Got to release and surrender things that you thought you once loved, because they're draining you. As you can see by all these cups, what is there? Five cups, and there's 1 cup standing. A lot of 1 cups in all this. It is a sign. See how this lady's holding a cup as well? This is your cup. It's your cup. You need to start placing your order with the universe and tell the universe what you want in your cups. You start with self and you start filling up your own cup, which means physically, mentally, holistically feeling better. It'll flow out and it'll start filling up your other cups. This to me represents all the physical manifestation, so to speak. We do have something significant coming in January, February. That's of significance to you as an individual. That will be your catalyst for your change. But in between now and then, it's all about looking after ourselves. Getting a little bit more selfish. Death card. Whatever's going on right now, it's got to die. And it doesn't mean that you're physically going to die. It just means it's going to be the death of an old situation. More emotionally peaceful passage coming in. Pray. Ask the universe for what you want. I can't sort of beg that enough. The grass is greener on the other side. This is a death and a rebirth. A lot of us are giving birth to something new. Like I say, I wouldn't rush the process, because I feel like we've got, Spirit told me the other day that they kept telling me 333. So in the next 3 months, we may come out of this illusion type energy as something's going to be illuminated. Masks are going to fall off. A new start is coming. The conclusions are within reach. With the death card, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. But at the moment, we all feel like we're in this hangman position. We're sort of, they want me to say doomed if we do, doomed if we don't, kind of energy. But once again, you've got a deep knowing about what you want. It's time to really focus on that. Don't let the past hold you back, because if you do, you may miss out on this blessed change. So, yeah. So I hope that all made sense for you, my lovelies. I'll just pull some oracles just quickly. Hang in there, my friends. Like I say, you create your own world. You create your own heaven here on earth. Start doing that. If you don't know how to do it, locate Or like you can go look, and that's cool because you're just setting your intention that that's what you want to find. But at the end of the day, don't be surprised if some sort of spiritual teachers or coaches or mentors or something of that nature. They just told me medics as well. So maybe some of the medical side of things is going to, the illusion that's over the medical thing at the moment, maybe that's going to raise, because they just told me medics. So it'd be interesting to see how that transpires. But I think in the next 3 months, it's all about us looking after ourselves, raising our vibration, all that sort of stuff. A really good nugget will come around January, February, and that will give us the hope back, the expectancy back that things are going to change, and they will change, all that. I think the next 3 months after that is going to be a really get up and go and lots of movement sort of time. And I feel like the end of the year may be more settled, like so you'll feel a little bit more settled. So we'll see how we go. Card that just jumped out is contemplation. So like I say, take that time out, honour yourself enough. You may want to withdraw, become a bit of a hermit, isolate yourself from what's going on around you so you stop focusing on it so much, and contemplate about what it is that you want. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. If that feels too big for you right now, just set your alarm 15 minutes to do a nice little bit of breath work or a bit of meditation of some sort. Definitely start releasing some of that stress. So we got weight. So like I say at the moment, we're not meant to be doing anything right now. Wait for it. Whatever, the scale's going to tip in our favor. I just feel it and I know it. And everything's going to come to pass. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. We just got to look after yourselves. Just got to look after yourselves. Especially if we're in this hangman position. Yeah, remember your worth. What I feel like is that a lot of people are stepping into their confidence. They're stepping into their self-worth. They understand that they don't have to settle for less than they do deserve. They're not going to settle for sloppy seconds anymore. Even though that card says wait, that doesn't mean stop. Wait just means don't make any rash decisions. Just don't make any rash decisions. And we've got to stay optimistic. So like I say, guys, even if you can just work your way up into optimism right now and just stay a little bit more optimistic, that's going to help your vibration and the vibration as a whole. I know a lot of people are starting to feel defeated. I've got a feeling because of the way that this thing has been scripted, the government stuff has been scripted, it's affected all different states all along the way, so to speak. And because there's still one state that whatever this is still coming into effect, I've got a feeling that needs to play out maybe a little bit more, and then something's going to happen positive after that. So in between now and then, please try and stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit before the miracle occurs. Got 3 miracle cards in the Patreon collective reading. So I know that to be true and I love it. Thank you so much. And like we say, accept heaven's help. It's time to pray. If you feel like you can't do anything right now and feel like you're being stripped of everything, which is very common when you're focused in the now and it's actually happening to you, we don't try to patronize you, but please pray. Find some form of faith. You've prayed for help. Get out of the way and let heaven help you. Let them help you. If you're struggling with that, to do that on your own, please be amongst groups. A church, religion, anything, we don't really care. As long as it has a faith and you're putting positive, optimistic intention into it, it will work for you, or work in your favor. Just get out of the way and let it be provided for you. That's all I can say. All right, my loves, I hope that all made sense. Please know that I love you all so much. I will be back doing my live on Friday night, providing it doesn't storm. On Facebook on Friday night. If you want to join my Patreon, the link is down below. There's 2 different tiers. You can join either group. Love to have you there. What else have we got? If you would like to kindly donate to this channel just to help me out and keep this channel running, that link is down below as well. If you want to book, my website's down below too. All right, my govs, I'm wishing you a very, very blessed time from this moment forth. Please keep your chin up. Please know that Spirit have your back. We have so much love for you. We're forever yours moving forward, and I will catch you next week. All right, my loves, take care. Bye.